Single base powders contain nitrocellulose. Double base powders contain nitrocellulose and nitroglycerin. Now you think to yourself, I think my grandpa, when he has chest pain or he has angina, doesn't he take nitroglycerin, squirt that under his tongue, or take a little tablet and put that under his tongue? Yeah, that's actually nitroglycerin. And it has somewhat of an interesting history. A very abbreviated version of that would be, in the early days, the production of smokeless powder, double base powders with nitroglycerin, people who were producing it were having medical problems, and some of them were just flat out dying. So that prompted some inquisitive minds, why is this stuff killing people? It turns out that nitroglycerin has this effect on the body to where blood vessels will dilate and it drops your blood pressure, and over time that's a huge problem when you're being exposed to it on a regular and routine basis when you work in a manufacturing plant. Now, for those of us who are making our own ammunition, if you get a little bit spilled and you brush it off onto your hand and then you get rid of it, no big deal. Your skin is a decent barrier to protect yourself from having nitroglycerin absorbed into the bloodstream, dilating your blood vessels, making your blood pressure fall through the floor, and then you get woozy and down you go. But in other instances, it's going to be a very beneficial thing. If somebody's having congestive heart failure, for example, you come in the room and you can hear them breathing halfway down the hall because their lungs are basically filling up with their own fluid and they're drowning in their own lungs. One of the first things you do is give them a squirt of nitroglycerin, the spray under the tongue, or a tablet, and what that does is it starts to dilate the blood vessels, and then of course you may need to give them oxygen, intubate them, start IVs, you start pushing drugs to keep them from dying. But if you're going to be handling powder and you think you're going to be getting it on your skin quite a bit and over an extended period of time, not just a quick I'm cleaning something up and getting rid of it, probably a good idea to have gloves on. Happy trails.